Fife Flyers won here on penalty shots tonight against Braehead Clan, taking them one step closer possibly to a place in the playoffs. With me, as you can see, is their head coach, Todd Dutiaume. Todd, we spoke earlier in the week about how big a weekend this is. Now, how big a game is it for you tomorrow?
Well, I mean, it comes down to one game our whole season. Get your 2 points, you book your spot in the playoffs. So tomorrow's huge. Tomorrow's absolutely huge. I'm proud of the guys. They've had a great 6 or 7 weeks here. I think we're something like 12-2-1 or something, which is 3 months ago we wouldn't have been saying that, but I'm delighted for the guys. Now they're just at the last hurdle now, and they get past that, we'll be in fine form going into the playoffs. But tomorrow's huge.
3-0 up at one point. You must have been thinking it's going to be our night tonight. You must have thought it was going to be one of those nights for you.
Yep, and it's happened against this Braehead club. I know we were here earlier in the year. I think we had a lead, and we stepped out in the third period, and I think they zipped 4 past us in a matter of 2 minutes or something. But to be fair, they had us up 4-0 in our building, and we came back and won that. So both teams kind of a little bit of a mixed bag. But it shows how good this Braehead team are. They can turn it on in 2 seconds. I thought we looked comfortable. We looked confident on the bench. They came out in that third period and had us back on our heels. When that fourth one in, I must admit, heart sank a little bit. But the guys were remarkably calm on the bench, and they looked good all night. So good for them. They're riding a little bit of a confidence wave right now, and hopefully we can keep it up.
When it got to overtime, you would have wanted to kill the game off, obviously, but were you happy to take your chances in penalty shots when it got that far?
Yeah, I've said this a couple times, that the guys feel very, very confident playing in front of Kevin. He's a great goalie. He's done a great job for us all year. He's been instrumental in the shootout, and kind of our regular guys, Hartz, Luca, and Schomer have been superb for us. So we get into a shootout and we feel confident, and we managed to win another one tonight. And once you go to a shootout, it can go either way. But fortunately for us, we got 2 big points, and like I said, 60 minutes.
You said to me earlier in the week, fate was in your hands. You've done that tonight. Now tomorrow, it's still in your hands, but you need help from others.
Well, I think that if we go out tomorrow and win it, that's it. But you know, if Braehead come out and they take a point or 2 off us, we're relying on a Sheffield team to beat Hull in Hull, which I think they lost last time. But we don't want to rely on others. I mean, we'll take it if we can get it, but we want to come out tomorrow, win our last home game at home there in the league, give us a good feeling going into those playoffs if we happen to make it. And you know, it was nice to see a sellout in this building tonight. Hopefully we can accomplish something like that tomorrow. And I don't know if that old building will still be standing. If we manage to get 2 points tomorrow, it'll be a pretty electric place.
What about your fans that made it down here tonight? I believe something in the region of 500. What a noise they made.
Well, I mean, you guys have had some great travel and support too. You come to our building, it's loud, it's exciting, and you know, the Fife fans haven't had a great deal to cheer for over the last 3 seasons, but since Christmas time we've kind of turned things around a little bit. You can show if there's successful hockey up here in Scotland, people want to come out and see it, and I think that Braehead have had a pretty good season this season, and you can see sold out building. If we manage to do the same in Kirkcaldy, it shows ice hockey's well and alive up in Scotland, and I'd like to keep it going.
Last question. You've had a long and distinguished career. If you make the playoffs tomorrow, how big an achievement would that be for you personally?
I think that's an incredible achievement, especially since we've been, I'd say, when we lost back-to-back games against Edinburgh at Christmas time, I think people kind of had shut up shop and closed off to the idea of us having any success this year. We regrouped in January and just made sure that guys were having fun and enjoyed their hockey, and became more of a tight-knit group after that. And if somebody said at that point, you're going to have to go 13-2 to make the playoffs here, bearing in mind the record we had before that, I think a betting man, I don't think, would have taken that bet on. But the guys have done marvelous. They've done wonderful. They're a great group of guys, and I can't believe it's coming down to Braehead again at home, just like last year. But we'll take it, and if we can get our 2 points tomorrow, that'll be a pretty slick comeback, and that ranks up there with one of the best for me, that's for sure.
Good. Thanks very much, Todd.
Yeah, thank you.